Hi, everybody. This is Valerie White Williams, and I wanted to talk to you just briefly about how to keep your energy high when everybody else is freaking out. And hopefully, I did this right. They've messed around with the live streaming here on Facebook, so I'm hoping you guys can hear me and see me. I just am not really liking the new way things are doing. I can't even tell if I'm streaming in the right place, and maybe I'm just talking to myself. But yeah, I'm not digging it. But anyway, let's get to the subject at hand. So we're all in lockdown. We're hearing crazy things on the news all the time, and here's what I want to say to you guys. The most important thing is to limit your news watching. I know I am watching on my news, but I don't bring it into me, because here's the thing: fear is catching. And the fear of the coronavirus and what's going to happen can actually lower your immunity just as much as exposure, practically. So the fear is catching. And I've talked about fear before. Fear is false evidence appearing real. And that means that fear is not valid unless it's in the moment with you. Now, I'm not saying don't take precautions. Of course, we need to be cautious, but we don't need to be in fear. And the more we are in fear is we are lowering our immune system. The best way to persevere is, of course, take precautions, but don't be in fear, which is kind of a quandary, because the media is fear, 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 fear. If it bleeds, it leads. Scary, 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 scary. But it's not really exactly as scary as it is, and it really depends on where you live. But no matter where you live, the most important thing is to take care of yourself, meditate, turn away from what you see on the media as much as you can, tear away, and tune into your own self and keep your energy high. Now, eventually, I want to plan and teach you guys more spiritual techniques. Sound healing is great. One of the easiest things to do is go to YouTube and look for solfeggio tones and turn them on. I've done that with a lot of tension in my house, and I'll just kind of take my iPad and just put on this music, and it lifts the vibration, because we are all vibrational beings. That's the thing. We are vibration. That's who we are. And so that's why singing, doing art, anything that uplifts us is great. We definitely uplift ourselves with food. We also need comfort food, but we need to keep our vibration high. And so that's like the number one thing, is don't succumb to the pit of fear. And if you find and you're around people with people that are fearing and doing crazy stuff, then you just need to back away and be there to listen to them, but you don't need to bring it in. Now, what happens to us as beings in this time is that when we are listening to somebody that is feeling bad, it's easy for us to actually match them. That's what empathic people do. So if they're going through a hard time, we want to actually go down there with them. And so what we're learning to do is hold compassion and empathy for people, but not feeling like we have to match them, because our vibration is something that we can control day by day for ourselves. And it's just a skill. We don't need to match the vibration of someone who's kind of feeling all dumpy and feel dumpy too, because that's what happens. And then you take on their bad mood or their bad energy, but we can hold compassion for them. So it's learning how to listen in a way that validates them and says, yes, it's tough. It's hard. You lost your job. These things are happening, but you don't have to jump down into the pit. We want to actually keep our energy high, because when we keep our energy high, we are more likely to attract healthy things. When we feel fear, especially panic, it lowers our vibration, which lowers our immunity. So the things that uplift us is going to help us feel better. And one of the other things besides the solfeggio tones is to actually do some music, do some crafts. Anytime you do music and crafts or anything creative, it's going to lift your vibration. And then the other thing was being with your loved ones, being outside. I know a lot of you don't have an opportunity to go outside, but if you can just open the air, get some fresh air, pet your animals. If you have pets, pet your animals. That stays high. Connect with people that you love. These are things that are going to keep you uplifted. Listening to music, listening to things that are positive. The other thing is create a gratitude journal. I know that sounds crazy when things are really sucky, but you can write down things like, it's a sunny day. The birds are out. The flowers are out. So that might seem somewhat not authentic, but these are the things that we have to do to raise our vibration higher So we can vibrate higher than what's going on here. And it's just learning to do that. Meditation is the other way. So eventually I'm going to go and help you guys do some meditation. But I just want to give you some support. We're all in this together. And I think this group really has the key, because arts and music is going to be more important than ever. And we all can share the art and we all share our music. It doesn't matter how good you are, just doing it. All right, I'm going to go. I hope this works. I just don't like this format, but I'm giving it a try and see what's going to happen next. All right, take care. I love you guys. Bye.